Welcome to a Game of Thrones. We are playing as the glorious Emmon Mudd of House Mudd, Knight and Traitor Andal, which we'll do within a second. Yesterday, we declared one of the two final wars in probably this entire campaign, one of which has to be, well, obviously we've got to take out the whole of Andalos. That's one big campaign there. And then, of course, the war for taking back or incorporating Dorne into our new Throne of the First Men. That finally, after all this time and effort, will prove that the First Men are superior to the Andal. Ignore the fact our guy became Andal. Very annoying. It's weird, because in the game, there's a way to, obviously, with any sort of advanced culture, any mixed pot culture, the base game is no exception to this. Obviously, it'll pop up and it'll say, you know, I'm taken by all these Andal customs, yada, yada, yada. There's no reverse option, though. Like, the Andals are not going to be converting over to First Men, if that makes sense. So we have, of course, embraced the First Man culture, which is a very costly and a very expensive option here. So the Andals have had an undeniable effect on Westeros and our First Man ways. Any leader of the First Man would have to forsake the Andal ways and undergo the rituals and official coronation to be seen as capable in the eyes of the old gods and the First Men. This does not come cheap, though. It is 1,000 prestige. We have to have 1,000 prestige and, 2,000 prestige and 1,000 piety. And it will actually put us in negative piety for a long time. So any ruler who has been taken in by the Andal customs and culture who wants to convert back won't be able to, say, declare holy wars, to do various pious things for a while. They have to prove themselves again. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to try and prove ourselves back in the eyes. Oh, God, minus 850 piety. We are the head of the religion, though. So in theory, although that does affect moral authority, right? Because we're low on piety. Yeah, that's a 17% moral authority hit there. But that's the cost you have to pay. You know, if you're going to be taken in by their culture and their ways, it has to be a high cost to flip back over to the right ways, the true ways here. So, do we lose the trait Knight, though, because we're not an Andal anymore? Maybe, I don't know. Let's carry on. So right now, yesterday I sort of launched a War of Opportunity here. Oh, wait. Oh, those were the boats from the last war. Right, bring those home. So, yesterday I launched the War of Opportunity against the Kingdom of Andalos there, while it was all splintered away from Valyria. While Valyria is in their massive civil war, these guys obviously remain neutral in that. In fact, I think they're fighting against it. Yeah, they're fighting against Valyria right now. Basically puts them up quite nicely on a pedestal for us to go and swallow them up. So, I think we're doing forced vassalization, or First Men for... Oh, we're pushing one of our vassals' claims on Andalos, which was just incorporated into our realm. Very nice. Okay, that's cool. So, we do have to take all of de jure Andalos that isn't a ruin. So, along with all of what you can see here, in fact, not even all of that, we're going to get a little bit extra there. But there are also three provinces in Norvos there as well, so we'll have to also go to war with Norvos. If it all comes back together under Valyria before we're able to do that, that poses a big problem, because then we would have to go to war with Valyria if we want to follow the campaign, which I don't think I want to. Oh, shit. Oh, right, we married him off to her, didn't we? Because she's powerful. That's fine. Should we take a dowry from her father who's just a lowborn baron? No. We'll take the 10 prestige, thank you. It's really not worth it to try and, you know, lower some vassal. But it's much more prestigious for us not to make demands of a man much, much lower than ourselves. We're not a peasant here. Right, get these troops together. And it should be a fairly easy war, because Andalos are being crushed by Valyria. We're really just pushing the opportunity here. This is all just a formality at this stage, because it shouldn't take much time. Real war will be against Dorne, and then the real war might be also against Valyria if we're not fast enough to also take those other couple of provinces from Norvos. I hope we have a claim on them. I guess we would, because the King of Andalos would be our vassal, so we could just push his claims for them. Might have to do it in many, many separate wars. That's my only concern. Oh, God, this is way too many men. Let's split this army in half and sort of send them elsewhere. Right, there we go. You guys go to Emond's Rest. Imagine we've got plenty of supply there. 13,000 men, probably more than enough. In fact, we've already got probably more than enough men over there to win this war. How many men? He's got 42 troops. We've got 149 already over here. That's incredible. A fellow from the Berserkers is looking to buy your High Valyrian at a discount. I assume that's a weapon named High Valyrian. Whoa, we've got some interesting artifacts. Seems like our dynasty has picked some stuff up since I last checked. Shield of the Little Lion counts as a ceremonial weapon. What ceremonial weapon have we got then? Oh, a scepter. Right, okay. So scepter gives vassal opinion +3. That gives higher reachman, low westerman. Okay, so that's not really worth it. Wow, we've got some weird stuff. Spotted cat pelt counts as a ceremonial gown, I should say, not crown. We do have our Crown of the Mud. Okay, I just want to make sure we've got everything sort of in its right place before we continue here. So, ceremonial weapon. Oh, it's in fact a Sword of Heroes, and that counts as a scepter, doesn't it? Sorry, separate thing there. What about a weapon? Oh, we need to sort out these books as well. Right, so he's got the bow equipped rather than the Valyrian steel. That's not quite right. Ruby bracelets we've got on there. Man, I need to do a lot of book management here. We've picked up so fucking many. So he wants to buy a High Valyrian. What is that? High Valyrian, High Valyrian. It is a bow. Quality 2 bow. We've got Dragonbone bow if we really want to use a bow there. Fuck it, you can have that. High Priest Demon pays 180 gold to High Priest Demon. Sure, why not? Did that actually work? Did we just gain... Maybe we got 180 gold, but he took it off of us? I have no idea. It doesn't matter too much. Your heir, Cullen, as a member of the royal family, should be protected by a member of the Kingsguard. Yeah, this man, whoever the hell he is. What's our succession law? Seniority. Oh, god damn. Why have they flipped over to seniority, you morons? Okay, our vassals have to not be fighting one another. I mean, easier said than done. No count or higher to your vassal has a negative opinion of you. That is easy, don't we? Just send out some of this 1,000 gold we got lying around. Then the other thing is at peace, which again we'll get in a second. Might not be too difficult to flip it back over to primogeniture. That's awful. Okay, send him to go and defend him. He's an old man. He'll need the help. Big challenge with this war for Andalos, to be honest, will be... will be probably... getting Andalos before Valyria wins their war against Andalos. You know, we've got to try and beat Valyria, not directly, but through sort of owning enough of the war goal here. Lord Colin the Cannibal. Oh my god, this guy is our heir. Possessed, lunatic, depressed, proud, craven, slothful, frail. Is he actually... Why is he called the Cannibal if he's not a cannibal, might I ask? Family man, vicious rumors? So someone made up that he's a cannibal. Okay, fair enough. Spend a week with him. Nah, you're alright, thank you. Hopefully you'll just die off soon and won't be a problem. See, now, case in point, unfortunately, Valyria, or who's that? The city of Amenos, so one of the people probably working with Valyria, or one of the vassals that have actually joined the war as an ally, have sieged his capital, which means that's a lot of war score that we obviously can't get our hands on. Anywhere that's safe to us, I'm going to go for it. Unfortunately, this province that we've just grabbed here is really not 3,000, 4,000 defenders there. So let's just take whatever's left. It's got no armies to fight, so there's no battle war score to get. We've really just got to be super, super quick. Oh, the Westlands actually managed to get some troops over here. That's fairly impressive. Okay, this one is fairly safe to siege. It's a little bit more dangerous, but really not going to be a problem. And again, we've got to take these risks, otherwise Valyria are just going to get us in a stalemate. That's more likely what will happen, rather than Valyria actually winning. We'll get half the war score, they'll get half the war score, and we'll both be sat here forever until one of us can do something clever to break out of that. Yeah, there's not going to be enough. With their capital siege and no troops left, I don't think there's going to be enough war score left to go around, is there? 71%. So there are 3 holdings here. I mean, it's still not going to be enough. Let's try and see. Maybe we can siege the capital. Let's give it a go. Almost certainly not, but I will give it a go. Oh, nice. 20% fertility with our wife, and we get the 1.5 times childlikely modifier because we are in love with our wife. Very cool. Okay. Oh, we're also part of the Berserkers, aren't we? Trying to turn this guy into... Because we've got access to the Dark Magic again, I remember. Yeah, that's definitely a wise thing to do. He's good, but his personal combat is not good enough to be able to defend himself. And I do want him leading troops with 29 marshals, so I want to build that up a little bit for his own defense. Not out of pride or anything we've done before. A perfectly normal man. With... What the hell has happened? Has he actually converted the province into bear? Why is there another bear? Secret the bear, and because he's wrathful, he's got the berserker trait, which is a little bit broken because I forgot it was still part of my mod pack. Wow, yeah, there we go, berserker as well. That's incredible. Okay, we will hunt down this bear of a man, or perfectly normal individual. So bear of a man, I'm using obviously metaphorically here. Okay, 61 personal combat versus 128. Nice. We just slew a normal man. That's what he was. Okay, how are we doing with the siege? More importantly, sorry, I'll focus more on the actual war goal here. We might just be able to do it. It's going to be very close. I think we're going to get to like 99%, aren't we? And when we're going to be stuck. Fucker. 97%. And that's all we can do. He's got 200 men somewhere. Hang on. Where are they? Has he got any commanders he hasn't got any commanders in his court. He's just got 200 men probably unraised in his capital. Maybe in one of these random provinces. Oh my god, has he got anywhere else that we could siege down? Castles, maybe? He's got a castle there. Oh my god, that might be enough. We don't need 3% war score. One more holding might actually do it. The Westlands are already there. Come on, I want to siege this down, please. Move out the way so I can assault. Thank you. 99%. Oh, he's surrendering. Thank you, for fuck's sake. That could have been really bad. Boom. Look at that. There we are. The throne of the first man now has control of Andalos. Not all of it, just the kingdom. Not all of the de jure kingdom either. So now we've got to go to war with Norvos as well, and it looks as if we're quick here. We should be able to do it before Valyria reforms, which is just fantastic. That was one of the big things I was worried about. We might also go to war to smash Valyria, depending on how quickly we get this war done, and obviously Dorne as well, just to prove a point. Just to prove our superiority, maybe try and go to war for, like, emancipation or something like that. Free all the free cities. That would be insane. That would be a really big show of power. Right, let's see if we can rank up, speaking of show of power. 133 versus 208. Yikes. Oh my god. That would have killed us normally. He stole our Valyrian steel weapon? What? Are you fucking... Oh, what an... And there's no way we can get that back because he's got that equipped. That's it. We've lost it. We've basically permanently lost our Valyrian steel weapon. Oh, what a horrible mechanic. I understand it. Like, it doesn't make sense that another guy part of the same society would be able to steal your weapon like that. This is sort of a problem with the Game of Thrones one thematically. So obviously in the base game, if that happens, they'll just steal your sword or whatever. But in the Game of Thrones one, it's ancestral Valyrian steel. Then it's a bit more of a high impact thing. I don't think we could do anything to stop that. I've got to mark this guy as special interest, otherwise I'll never fucking find him again. Invite him to our court. We can't do that. Plot to kidnap. There's not a chance we're going to be able to do that. Oh my god, you can't. Okay, how many members of his family are there? So we kill him and invite his son to our court and then throw his son in prison. Yeah, that's a good idea. So get these children to our court. Get his sons over to our court. And then when he dies... Oh, he's a counselor. Okay, well, his first son is obviously that other guy. We've got to kill him. That's unreal. I'm going to try and sway him. Try and sway him so that we might be able to invite him. We can't invite him to our favor, so we just have to write an opinion. Man, that's unreal. I'm so annoyed by that. Well, there we go. We got Andalos, but we lost the Valyrian steel, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like, literally nothing. Do I return of artifact? What the hell has he got? Crown of the Rock is held by some guy in his court. Wow, very weird. Okay, so declare war, and then we... Oh, man, we have to push it a province at a time. That sucks. We can launch an invasion on North Andalos, but even then, like, Andalos still has part of the Upper Royne as well. Yeah, it's still 2 other provinces. Man, that's awful. Okay, so it's going to be 2 more wars with Norvos then as well. Yeah, there's no way we can push for both. That's really bad. Alright, I guess we've just got to take it one step at a time then, huh? Oh, we have control of the poor fellows. So 320 gold, and they are, and we get 4,000. Sorry, we get 15,000 men, and it's 320 gold up front for 4 gold per month. We get 28 gold per month. So we're looking at what, like I mean, not even a tenth of our gold there. Oh, that's terrible maths. My god, sorry. It's 5 in the morning. Bear with me. Yeah, 6 fours at 20. It's 6th of our gold. It's still worth it. The point is, it's a really good deal. And bear in mind, they are mostly light infantry, so we need a good warrior. Luckily, we have one in the form of, well, Emmon. Okay, that's fantastic. So the big reason this is a big deal, because it means we can send our troops over there, kill off the guy in Norvos, because obviously constantly crossing the narrow sea, massive pain in the ass. So instead, we're going to have a constant standing army. And it also means if there are other wars in the region, you know, against other provinces in Valyria, we could go to war for those as well, with our troops not having to raise all our levies all the time. Because getting our troops together from the entire Iron Throne is obviously a pain in the ass. Then also crossing the sea as well, it's just not convenient at all. Onwards, boys, let's see what we can get. Wait, what the hell's happened here? Freneros split away from... he's joined me, but Andalos haven't. Oh, they've joined me separately? I don't know what's going on there. Mega War system, it's a mess. It's fun, but it's a complete mess, and it's a constant guessing game for what the hell's actually happening here. You have to really look at, like, obviously base game CK2, you can just look at the map and kind of ascertain what's going on in wars. This is not quite so easy. Okay, bring me the greatest knights of the round. We need a new Kingsguard. I'm on Storm. That guy's very good. Wow, but he's kind of old, though. Yeah, I mean, he's old, he's got terminal disease, fine. Bring him on board. It's 171 personal combat. We can always just replace him with someone else. I'll ask this guy. We can take this guy on as a knight. Oh, we can knight people, can't we? Because we're a knight, despite the fact that we are first man and old gods. That makes perfect sense. Why not, honestly? Okay, we need another Kingsguard. Holy shit. 288. Wow, look at that guy. Holy shit, welcome. Oh, we're sending this guy off to look after our heir. That makes more sense. Okay, I don't know who you are, Samuel Durandin, but you're not getting my education. So these guys have a lot more troops than I anticipated. I should have probably sent more men over than that. Oh, it's Norvos, right? So they're basically like honestly like a warrior society, aren't they? All the bed their axes and whatnot. We should be safe. 14,709 versus 12,900 over river crossing into mountains. Oh, yikes. Oh, this is going to be close. We've lost our center already. Shit. No, that was not close at all. I've just thrown away that mercer around. Okay, never mind. Let's stop trying to scum this up. Let's stop being lazy here, and let's actually do it the proper way. All right, fine. Learn my lesson. This is another thing that it does kind of pose itself as a problem with the Mega War system. These guys, despite the fact they are our vassals, we can't land our boats there because they technically don't count as allied territory right now, which is a bit frustrating. Okay, so Emmon on the center. Let's try this again. Round 2 with a few more troops, maybe not taking such risky terrain. Gotta remember, we are playing on kind of hard here. I forget the actual difficulty, but not fun for... If it's very hard, it's like they get 25% morale bonuses. So doing things like that are not only risky, but there's just no way we can win. All right, let's try this again. Oh, our vassals have actually just swarmed on them. Look at that. Where have your armies gone? Because I actually kind of wanted to kick your ass now. Oh, he's got on boats. Right, okay. That's fine by me. Let's send that one army sieging their capital then. So we'll send them actually up to Norvos. And then we'll focus on... Actually, let's quickly assault that one down before we leave. There we go. I've no part in the scheme. And then we'll... If these armies can just absolutely smash these guys. What were you thinking with this, huh? Quickly teleport Emmon back over the Narrow Sea. Smash their armies. Then we will go back to Norvos again. There we go. Very cool. That's those armies. Okay, smugglers enter the domain. Don't really care. Thank you, Chief. Right, let's go and deal with those. And then when they're... Honestly, their capital falling should probably be the end of this war then. How many defenders have they got in Norvos? You'd imagine it would be a lot. 3,200. Actually, not as much. This is what I'm talking about. No, we're not going to do that. It's a shame you can't, like... I would love to see this bookmark fleshed out a little bit more so that, say, you reform the religion, there's a way to have it so you have some cultural... association with the religion, which is basically what it is anyway, right? It's the religion of the first men. So it kind of makes sense if you had a way, like a doctrine, for example, to enforce culture on them, or at least stop them flipping over to other people's cultures. Oh man, do I want to salt that down? I mean, I want to get this war done as soon as possible so we can start assassinating and moving on to the next war, but that's too risky. Let's get everyone just piling on there to get this done as soon as possible, but also not assault it down and waste all of our troops type of as soon as possible. Fuck off, really? She's got the Grey Plague. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm in core for a core position. He won't be able to do anything. Unless she survives it, at which point she becomes immune to the Grey Plague and Grayscale, so that'd be kind of nice. Or she'll die. She is powerful, so there is a good chance she could survive it, or at least not really a good chance, but a higher chance than usual. And that should be the end of this war. Boom, there we go. The dragon. One thing is certain, the dragons have returned. There we are. He's drank some wildfire and tried to become a dragon. Incredible. Okay, there we go. And you guys are now done. Thank you very much. That's barely even the start of it. I hate to say it. We still got some more stuff to do there, unfortunately. She survived. This man didn't, but she did. Okay. She is Andal. I did just ask her to convert, and she refused, which is a bit shit. Oh, can we inspire Mellorism? What do we need to do that? Oh, we need piety. Oh, wow. So we're really paying the price then. Okay, fair enough. I'm kind of thinking maybe let's not have our guy lead troops for a while. Bear in mind that we have no heir. And if you want to go back to primogeniture, you kind of need an heir to do that. You kind of need a kid. So we'll hold off on that in a while. But I do want to kind of go for the primogeniture before we launch any more wars. To be fair, we've got to murder the ruler of Norvos or wait for them to have a succession or something. Can we plot to kill? 27%. Oh, my God. So declare war. So we've still got to take... this province and this province. Is going to be still 2 more wars against Andalos. I think the next one we'll go for will be Dorne then. Do I want to try and rank up when I don't have my Valyrian steel weapon anymore? I'm so annoyed by it. I can't believe that's... honestly, I do love the Orders to Chivalry mod, but it's so punishing. And Game of Thrones mod, even more so. That's why I've nerfed the Dancing with Death thing and tried to make it as fun as possible, particularly for these series. If I was playing offline, wouldn't be such a big deal, but when our characters just die randomly, because that duel, if you don't change it in the game rules, that not only would that duel have killed us, but they'd have taken our ancestral Valyrian steel with no way for us to get it back. Because even with, the artifact acquisition mod, you can't steal artifacts that are equipped. So, we'd have been in, real trouble there. Don't get me wrong, we are in real trouble, but it would have been even more trouble. So I want to equip... whatever gives us the most personal combat, I guess, before we get into one of these duels. I assume that'll be our Dragonbone Bow? Personal combat skill plus 20. Okay. Plus 10. Cleaver gives plus 15. That's quite cool for a tier 3. We'll go for our Dragonbone Bow. That's kind of also... I like that idea. Just the Dragonbone Bow seems kind of fairly prestigious, huh? Oh, let's go out. Yeah, sure. Let's go on a nice adventure. See if we can go into that rose bush again and try and gain Lustful. Oh, there is a chance to gain Gardener. I guess we did have way too many, what do they call it, lifestyle traits beforehand. Come on, Lustful. Fucking Lover's Pox again, that's what killed our father. No, must run in the family. Oh god, that has some horrible connotations. Forget I ever said that. Go on a grand hunt, subdue the... Oh, whoa, that's it. Whoa, what? Controls de jure Andalos. We don't. Because Andalos, de jure, is this. As you can clearly see by the fact that when I press the de jure Andalos button, de jure Andalos is Norvos. What? We control 2 of the 6 duchies. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Wow, okay. Not including oh my god, not including temporary civil war independence. I wonder if the game's confused. Because Norvos is technically in Civil War independence. Maybe it checks them for a flag or something, like is in Civil War. Holy shit, so we can just press it. The Andals are subdued, and their invasion of Westeros will cease. Boom. It seemed inevitable that the Andals would conquer Westeros, sweeping over the land like a tide. Okay. High Priest Emmon has managed to defeat the Andals, however, conquering and subduing all their people. The Andals will no longer be able to trouble Westeros in great numbers. A remarkable achievement. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, especially when you consider I did not nerf the Andal invasions. I did not nerf them being able to call in their allies into battle. We did this through hard-earned sweat and blood. It took us 220 years, granted. I probably could have done it in 100 if I really tried. But my god, that was good. We finally turned we've turned it around on them. Reverse. We played our reverse card, and we've done it. Andalos is ours. The Andals are no more, despite the fact that the King of Andalos is an Andal man. Don't worry about that. The Andals are definitely no more. The game said so, and that's that. Okay. And all we had to do was become a bloodthirsty tyrant, worshipping the old gods and doing dark magic. Last thing, then. Dorne. And maybe Valyria, because this really hasn't been going on for that long. Dorne, we'll see how much of a fight they put up. If they put up a good fight, if it's a good final battle, we'll fight them. If not, Valeria's going to get clapped. And then we'll see how the Empire fares. We'll obviously do a time-lapse and see how long this Empire that we've built will last. And honestly, I imagine they're all just going to flip to bloody Andal anyway, because, hey, game mechanics. Dorne, I think we've got enough troops here to not have to raise hopefully our armies. I say that, fingers crossed, especially with all of our vassals joining as well. They've only got 11,000 men. Send the mercenaries down. In fact, let's get them into position with boats. Family focus as well, or seduction? Oh, we can't even pick the seduction focus. Okay, let's go family focus then. And hopefully, maybe, potentially get some kids. Before we launch this war, primogeniture then, let's talk about that. So no vassals fight one another. We can just quickly, luckily, there is a way to command our vassals to end their war. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so that should solve that problem, huh? I think that guy actually refused to do it. One of them refused to do it anyway, so that could be a problem. Oh, that was it. Okay, so we just need the negative opinion dealt with then. So this shouldn't take 2 seconds, given the amount of money that we've got. So send that to him. Oh, that was close. Damn. This might not be... Oh, shit. This might not be as easy as I thought. Hopefully we can get some honorary tiles. Come on. Please just have enough gold. It's going to be close. Okay, that's fine. I thought that king would honestly ask for more. Kristen Hall only asked for like 54 gold, despite the fact that he is a king. Quentin the Ill Ruler. Please... Oh, fuck. Give him an artifact. God damn, just give him a book or something. There you go. 30 opinion. Boom. Done. Now we go for primogeniture, because this is vile. They can't vote on that. We're just gonna push it through. It's gonna make all of our family members hate it, sure, but honestly, I think it's gonna be better for the realm overall with a lot more control over who our heir actually is. Priest, welcome, my friend. Okay, let's put these boats up. Let's get our mercenary bands ready to just land on Dorne immediately. Then we're going to incorporate. We have a royal claim on the whole empire, inverted commas. It's an empire level title, but obviously it's a kingdom in the Game of Thrones mod. Right, drop those guys down. Get them on the boats. Let's get them... can we sail right down this river? We can't, unfortunately. That's a real shame. We do have the religious... do we not have that religious option? Because we're the king of the... like, something to do with our religious reformation, we had the ability, I thought, to sail down rivers. No. Yes. Literally the first option. Fleets can navigate major rivers. I guess the Vaith does not count as a major river. Best way to tell is, I mean, obviously there's no ports on these towns. I think the one in Valyria counts as a major river, though. Do they not have a... Oh, no, apparently not. Wow, I must have been playing with the other mod. Maybe it's the other Valyria colonization mod we were playing with, where they had loads of ports at weird points. I think that was the case, wasn't it? Okay, here we are. Let's get to work. That's as close as we can get, unfortunately. Their capital is in the Scourge, for whatever reason. Why not Planky Town? In fact, we have part of... oh, sorry, it's Sunspear normally, isn't it? Oh, in fact, we have Sunspear. Cool. Okay, goodbye, Dawn. This should be the end of it. Let's at least get our troops a couple of days away. Right, and... Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't realize they would go to the Tor first. My bad. Oh, well, I mean, obviously, they're not going to jump over it, are they? You friggin' weird man. Okay, let's try that again. Stop. Declare war. Royal claim on Dorne. Whole thing. If we win, they get downgraded to a kingdom. They become our vassal. We gain 200 prestige. If we lose, we pay her 1,600 gold. So we really can't afford to put this one up. They will honor their obligations. I'm sure they will. We've already got enough troops alone to deal with this. There we go. They've raised their men from the capital. Let's... Oh, man. I kind of want to wait for our... Oh, that's a bit risky. I was going to say wait for our morale to increase a little bit, but I also don't want them to escape and start running off just in case they have organizers. We should be fine. We outnumber them by 10,000, even if our morale's at 78%, but we outnumber them by such a massive amount. There we go. That's a great start. Okay, you're done. Thank you very much. 33% is actually kind of less than I thought. They're in... What's this event? Oh, the colony's finished. Right, okay. I thought... Became Riverman. Fuck off with that. It doesn't make any sense. The first man ruler of the Riverland sends Riverman Andals over to Andalos to settle. What are you talking about? Honestly, it should take on the culture and the religion of the guy who's... I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Let's go for it then. 33%. Have a family put in the dungeon. Man, that took no time at all to get our whole family. 80% already? We've barely done anything. If we crush the rest of these troops, that actually genuinely might be it. Prepare to die, scum. Run back to Sunspear. Sunspear is ours, though, so don't do that. Actually, that would be technically enemy. Or do. Turn yourself in. Let's head up here to Gaston Grey. And that should be the end of it. Because they're going to take the sea crossing into us. 100%. Very easy. Done. And this is what... Or not. Oh, right, because it's Mega War. So now they'll come back to us as part of the kingdom, huh? Nice. That was it. I think that means that we now have the entire 7 kingdoms of Westeros under our control. 7 kingdoms plus Dorne and the Iron Islands. It's very confusing. There we go. Look at that. There we go. The Vale is independent because they're in the middle of a slight rebellion, I assume. Unless they actually have got independence, which would be kind of frustrating. No, he's fighting the Crow Barons. Can I say command to end war? There we go. Do that just so I can see finally the realm unified. Do it. There we go. Oh, that is a sight. If only Aemon, original Aemon, would know of what we would achieve with this dynasty. Salt, and of course Silt. I remember Silt greatly. Manure I remember greatly. Salt the Bold, taken from us far too young, the age of 29, died of the plague. Rocky the Mild, taken from us too young because of war. I mean, died... Wait, the other guy, he technically died in battle, didn't he? But we, resurrected him. King Rocky the Mild died in battle. They lived by the sword, died by the sword. There is mighty potting mix, my god. One of our best characters. Despite how he looks, I think he was one of the guys that helped unify the Empire. Well, look at that. And there we are. Oh, it wasn't even him. There he is. Aemon the Kinsman. So how many characters did we actually play as then? So we had Aemon, then Soil. Oh, Soil also died in battle. I remember that. My god. And then his brother Potting Mix. Then we had Rocky. So it was only like 10 characters we played as? Wow, that's crazy. But it was quite a good turnaround then to say that we went from being a minor lord of, what are we starting, like Seaguard? All the way up to this. Very nice. Did take us quite a long time though. The issue is, I did say that the war against Valyria would be our final fight. The issue is Valyria have 6,000 men, so even that wouldn't be very impressive. What about like the Empire of Valyria rather than the Kingdom? 24,000. What can we declare war on? Emancipation of the whole Empire of Valyria. Yeah. Here we go. The real, as someone wrote in the comment section yesterday, the real jewel in our crown. Emancipating Valyria. Ending slavery across what's left of, I guess, technically the known world. This is it. The final fight. The question is, are his vassals going to join him? It's going to be all of... Is anyone going to join him in this? Because he's already in a civil war. This should be interesting. Let's go and personally fight the Emperor of Valyria. Doesn't have a dragon or anything. I think they lost control of a lot of their dragons, didn't they? Get these boys together. Aemon on the center. I know I said I want him to have kids, but this is way more important. Look at the prestige in this. Where's the capital of Valyria these days? I have no idea where we should be targeting. What's your capital? Elos. Where is Elos? Is that... Where the hell is Elos? I would open the title finder, but every time I've done that, it's crashed. So I might just have to look around Valyria manually. Elos. It sounds like it might... I have no idea. I'm going to risk it. Right, it's fine. Elos is not on the map, okay? Elos. City of Elos. Okay. Might be one of the ones that got removed during the Purge? Or not? You kind of assume we'd have seen it by now, huh? It's not going to be anywhere further than these sort of central areas. I have no clue. It could be absolutely anywhere. It must be somewhere on the map, because obviously he possesses it. Fine. Elos. I feel like I'm missing something very obvious here, but I guess not. Alright, we're going to be gunning down his armies and sieging down whatever we can. There's a lot of land to be sieged here, so it's not going to be a big deal. Can we sail up this river? Yeah, there we go. We can sail up the Rhoyne. Right, go straight up the Rhoyne, hit these central Rhoynish lands, which are under Valyria. Then maybe we should go for Valyria proper instead. Because he's got a lot of North Valyria under his control. He's missing actual main actual central Valyria. Let's go for North Valyria then. All of this place is normally ruins. What is it like in the... Oh, they're actually proper developed provinces then. Wow, this is going to be a hard-fought war, I think. What have I done? Alright, get the troops together. Where are they? Let's do it, team. Obviously, if we could find the Emperor, wherever the hell he is, leading troops, that would be a lot better for our war score. He's actually over that side. Fine, let's go into Slaver's Bay. Sail into Slaver's Bay, launch our siege against that side. That way we might also fight the Emperor while we're there. Damn you to hell, OBS. Didn't even capture the birth of glorious Prince Rocking here. OBS crashed, so I did lose, like, a fair chunk of the video. I think I was able to recover most of it, though. Thank God. Prince Rocking of the Iron Throne, born 8th of the 12th moon. Born powerful, yet sickly. But he should be fine, because you know, I went back and autosave because we actually lost. I'd already won. I'll be honest, I'd won all these wars. And then I noticed that OBS had fucked, so I had to go all the way back. Anyway... Things are going good. We can apparently assault this down relatively safely, so we're going to go for that one. Boom, there we go. Nice work. Westerlands is now done. At this point, I said to myself, and I'm going to do this with my best acting, I wonder if we captured the guy in who took our Valyrian steel mace. And then, I checked on the guy who stole our Valyrian steel mace, sent him a gift, invited him to court. Oh my god, it's all coming together. And then I sent him to the dungeon. I said we'd do something else, might even execute him at this stage. He came to our court. I then chucked him in prison, despite the fact that this is tyrannical. And then, we retrieved the Scourge of the Neck in the North. It returns to us. We lose just, and we gained tyranny. However, we have reclaimed our ancestral weapon, and it seems ridiculous that we would incur tyranny and had to go through all of those loops to get that back, but yes, we did finally succeed with retrieving the weapon, thank god. War against the Westerlands was never going to happen, was it? 54,000 men against 11,000, just able to knock his capital down. So then, the War with Valyria, honestly, I've not been paying any attention to it, and we've just been casually sieging things down, which is quite nice. We just stood there, taking provinces, so that's been good. So John of... Oh, it's New Kingsguard. 209, wow, okay, welcome aboard. Humphrey Pelgrin, welcome, my friend. Maybe we'll be able to get this war against Valyria done just by sieging down a bunch of random... Look at that, 2 provinces, 62%. Just a bunch of crappy lands that he probably doesn't even care about. Is giving us everything we need. Dorne have joined us. How strange. They're actually backing us. I thought they'd be bitter or something. They wouldn't have joined us in the war, because of course if they don't like you, they're less likely to join any wars. Might have even gone for independence, but no, he's up for it. Not a coward, unlike the Westerlands. Ah, thank you. Who's this? Harkon is Imbara of the Basilisk Isles. Wants to take up arms, so Mir has just broken free of independence from Valyria. Wait, no, that's not Mir at all. What am I talking about, you strange man? Oh, because he's Mirman, right? I saw that and I thought, oh, he must be the king of Mir. No, he's just the king of the Basilisk Isles. And the Basilisk Isles, by the way, is this province of Oros. So he was next on my siege list. He's obviously decided, no, I'll join you in freeing Valyria with emancipation. Fine. Okay, that's... And this is it. This is the final boss of all final bosses. And they have put up utterly no fight whatsoever. It's actually kind of... No, fuck off. I don't care about you anymore. Demand his conversion. No, maybe another time. Okay, you know, we don't care about that guy anymore. We've got our weapon back. This is fantastic. Everything, although it's looking a bit rocky at the start there, no pun intended, based on the name of our son and this entire fucking ridiculous playthrough. Bring me knights on those powerful houses. Who should we have? 116. Welcome. Damian Hill. I appreciate the offer, but I have ambitions that win. Excuse me, just refused me. You don't refuse. Oh, God, he's counter-sieging. Shit, he just got back some war score. What did he take? Is he sieging? Oh, he's sieging us. Siege of the port of size. Be quick. Be faster than Valyria. We've done it. Holy shit, that's actually it. Join me in the Kingsguard. Pause. Offer peace. Oh my god, actually all of them just joined against us there. That was lucky. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Valyria is now free from slavery. We gain 250 prestige and 3% moral authority. Valyria loses prestige and slavery is ended in the realm. We've done it, team. We can drop those troops because they're just mercenaries. We've done it. We'll drop those boats as well. They're just boats. We don't need them. Perfect. At long last, the realm is secure. All of the Andal lands are taken under our control. The Andals have been expelled and stopped entirely. The weapon back within safe hands, with Valyrian steel armor, of course, the glorious Scourge of the Neck, the North and the Neck, and the rivers and the hills and the Neck and the North, and the Westerlands and the Vale, and the Reach, and Dorne, and the Stormlands, and more importantly, Valyria. That's the biggest jewel on the crown. And there we are, High Priest Aemon the Just. Not very just, he did eat a man for killing his grandmother. It's an interesting punishment strategy. Can't imagine they're going to put that one in the history books. More importantly, the realm is safe in the hands of Prince Rocking of the Throne of the First Man, a powerful heir who we need to make sure is being educated. You know, make sure that he's a suitable successor to the throne. So we'll have High Priest Aemon educate him. Great. Look at that though. I'm so glad that happened as the final thing. Throne of the First Men unified. We can't go to war for the Beyond the Wall. I did check. There we are. Throne of the First Men all unified. Valyria defeated. Andalos under control of the First Men. And he's a squirrel. What more could you ask for? We're going to run a time lapse, and we're going to see quite how well the realm holds together. I'm not sure how long I can run this time lapse for, because as you well know, at the end of every month in the Game of Thrones mod, it does hang for a long, long time. So unfortunately, what would normally be a fairly quick thing to do, go into observe mode and just observe, might actually take quite a long time. So not sure how long it'll be. We'll give it hopefully a couple of generations. Maybe it'll just be up to like the year 7,000. That would make a lot of sense. 80 years. Try and go for the time lapse. Still a long time. I can't make too many promises. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. But look at that. First Men unified, Andals defeated, Valyria smashed, grandmother avenged. And that's the important thing. Thank you. This has been fun. It's been a really good. It's been nice to actually play in Westeros for a change, because it seems like every series we do, we've only ever played like the Storm King series in Westeros outside of that. So that's pretty nuts. Thank you to the patrons for making this series possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to... Hang on a second, I'm just saving the game so that we can start the time-lapse. Thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gully, Sunakirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hoffland, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Doolin of Gondolin, Fakuna Vasquez, Frederick, Gogula, Sarik, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Norstrus, Necrophilin, Palvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Megmastain, Somnus, Shay, T-Bag Cruz, The One Ring, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Backers, Varagon, William Green, and Zazie7011. Thank you all for your support at the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series. And a thank you goes out as well to Uru Daddy, Asro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Betterus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God, Buen Gun, Chris, Corky Circus, Dapper Go, David Van Diepen, Daniel Pete, Don, Don2217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Circa, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Dumar, I Am Sagataire, Irotha, Icy the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jubas Crust, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, Job's Lucky Sister Jelly Bondle, Josephia, Justin Plock, Justin Rules, Justin Walters, Lepus, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Mastolp, Monty, Mercy Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organised Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Peyton Dennisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Brian Hooper, Sam Keir, Shardul, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, Sweet Sea, Talar, Voodoo Mambo, Boy Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Wolfie, Yellow4, Yorker, Zach, Zetlock, and CK2. Thank you all for your support. See you all tomorrow for a new series.